Another tool that InDesign has is that InDesign will allow you to place multiple images at the same time. So for example, if I had a series of frames, I could go up to File, Place, select my image, whoops, wanted to hit the Shift key there. If I hold down the Shift key while I'm selecting, that will select all of the images in a row together. So now I've selected 6 images. I'm going to go ahead and open them. And now you'll see next to my loaded cursor, I have the number 6. That means that my cursor is loaded not with 1 image, but with 6 images. If I use the arrow keys, I can scroll between those images. And when I click to place, I'll place whichever thumbnail is visible at that moment. So if I go ahead and click inside my box, I'm placing the current image. I'm placing it at its full size so you can see it's a little bit cut off there. Place that one, place that one, place that one. Now you can see my cursor is still loaded with 2 images, but I don't have any more slots available. If I want to get rid of some of the images in the cursor, I can hit the Escape key, and that will get rid of the current thumbnail. The other thing I can do is I can hold the Alt key or the Option key on a Mac to replace the current image with the image that's loaded into the cursor. Finally, if I want to place multiple images at the same time, I can select my images, open them, and tell InDesign to place them. But what I'll do is I'll simultaneously hold down the command on a Mac, control on a PC, and Shift keys, and drag a marquee. This will create a grid of images. If I can simultaneously hold the mouse, the Shift and Control keys, and also the up and down arrows, I can use the arrows to adjust the spacing between the images. So this is the right and left arrow, which is editing the margins or the spaces between the grid. I can also use the up and down keys to edit those margins. So as I let go, you can see I now have a grid of 6 images. And then I can go through, select each of them individually, and fill the frames. The last thing I'll point out in this particular lesson is that I can place one image across multiple frames. In order to do this, I have to create my frames, select them all with the selection tool. I'm going to drag a marquee around them to select them. And then I'm going to go up to the Object menu to where it says Paths, Make a Compound Path. These frames, or these objects, are now all treated as a single object. So when I go up to File, Place, and I select my image, and I say Open, my image now runs across multiple frames. And I can fit it proportionally the same way that I would have done with an image in a single frame. So that's how you place images within your artwork, and then you can manipulate them, much as we saw with other objects, in terms of placement and in terms of setting the text wrap so that text will flow around those images. In the next lesson, we're going to talk a little bit about working with the links panel and how to manage those images on your computer and in relation to the document itself.